Well, welcome back to a new video, guys. I wanted to dive a little bit about Star Wars, just a bit, because I've been already hearing about the Mandalorian and Grogu set to become the lowest grossing live action Star Wars movie in franchise box office history. I'm truly surprised that's the case. Well, this is an article by Geeks and Gamers. Credit goes out to Marvel Montano. Um, yeah, the Mando and Grogu being the lowest grossing flat action Star Wars movie. That's you know about this. Having a Star Wars movie grossing the lowest is unspeakable, and it becoming the lowest, it's surprising. I'm out of words. So let's dive into this article just a bit. So Disney and Lucasfilm, the Mandalorian and Grogu continues to slide at the global box office, and Star Wars and the latest numbers suggest the film is now on course to achieve a distinction no Star Wars movie has ever wanted it, becoming the lowest grossing live action entry in the franchise's entire history. What? That's shocking. Or is it? Let's continue. So after another difficult weekend, the Mandalorian Grogu brought in just 4.7 million domestic, only represents a steep for 52.8% decline from the previous film. This film domestic total now sits at approximately 165 million, while its worldwide haul has climbed to just $315 million. That is surprising. The lowest I can think of is Solo, but later on I'll share you what the box office, what Solo brought in the box office. Compare what the a Star Wars movie called The Mandalorian and Grogu brought in. While the latest drop come alongside another major theater reduction, the film lost 675 locations this weekend after already losing about 945 theater the previous week. That means in just 2 weeks, the movie has been removed from more than 1,600 theaters across North America. It's signs the exhibitors are rapidly making room for stronger performing titles. Like what? What's coming up next? Who knows? Well, a record no Star Wars film has won. The most immediate comparison is Solo, a Star Wars story which has been long viewed as the franchise theatric disappointment. And Solo was released in 2018 and it was a major bomb, only brought in 293 million, and that was, I think, the end of it. And surprising, this was after the pandemic, before the lockdown, before everything. This was the peak of 2018 where Star Wars was at least making a comeback. Wow. If this is making lower than Solo, hey, Star Wars is dead. I think Star Wars is already like in the coffin. Like, how do you rebrand a franchise that's been destroyed by latest and complete bombs in the box office studio? How do you refranchise that that engagement for fans to go out and watch and consume the movies or even the TV shows? When's the last time a TV show stars have and it's been rave as success? Or even a series, even a movie, or even a comics? It's been a while. Well, with the movies just seen about $315 million worldwide after several weeks in release, it would need roughly another $78 million simply to match Solo. I don't think it's gonna match Solo this weekend or the next. I don't think it's gonna earn about $78 million. It might just cap after 330 or 350. That is disappointment. That is truly disappointment. And this, let's look down this will provide a comparison of looking about the unadjusted worldwide grosses. The franchise like compares the Mandalorian to one of the latest Star Wars movie that's been released. Force Awakens, 2 billion. Last Jedi, 1 billion, 1.3 billion. Rise of Skywalker, 1 billion. Rogue One, a Star Wars story, 1 billion. Rogue One. And that's like Solo truly lost money. Rogue One make 1 billion. That's something. Episode 1, 1 billion. Episode 3, 868 million. Star Wars, 775 million. Episode 2, 656 million. Empire Strike Back, 550 million. Return of Jedi, 42 million. Solo, losing money, 393. And the latest, The Mandalorian and Grogu, only making $315 million currently. That is a major disappointment, and Disney needs to look at them face in the mirror and look at the disappointment they've put out in the movie theater. Star Wars has lost the fans. It has lost the recognition. It has lost the brand calling, the memorability. Families taking their kids to watch, go out to the movie theaters just to consume Star Wars. They have lost it. Only looking at this, only making $350 million. Like, what was the story about this? A story about what? Couple seasons on the TV show Disney Plus, which was a flop. Season 3 of The Mandalorian was a flop. Season 2 was almost like a flop too. Season 1 was decent. It's a disappointment. The reason was this movie was being released was because of to sell toys of Grogu, to sell these toys, to sell kids to buy toys. There's no story within these movies. Star Wars is done. I'm telling you, it's over. So the picture even become worse that even inflation is factored into this equation. Oh, let's not bake inflation to it because it would have crushed it. Look at what Star Wars was making. Almost max $4 billion. Think about this. This is just inflation. And look at this. Even with inflation adjusted, solo make 495. Look at this. This is a disappointment within the Star Wars franchise. This is crazy. Let's continue this article. Even Solo, the film long view as the franchise's greatest theatrical disappointment, will still stand roughly at 180, I believe, 180 million ahead of the Mandalorian and Grogu when inflation is taken into account. Meanwhile, the original 1977 Star Wars film generated more than 10 times what the Mandalorian and Grogu is likely to earn when adjusted in today's dollars. That's what makes this story even more than just Disney disappointment. If the contract continued, Mando and Grogu would simply just be the lowest grossing Disney Star Wars movie ever. It would be the lowest grossing live action Star Wars movie that's ever released. This is the troubling Lucasfilm, and I think it's over. They need to shut down Star Wars, bury Star Wars in the gutter, and just cover it. Don't release a movie for 10 years. I got the so-called release the newest movie. Bury this movie. The franchise, Star Wars, Star Trek, even what the British Doctor Who, it's definitely over. Disney Plus are truly ruining Star Wars. It's ruined audience expectations, just ruined fan base expectation, and I think it's over. It's over. And with the film continuing to lose steady at an aggressive pace and weekend grossing shrinking rapidly, attention is increasing to where the movies ultimately land where its theoretical run concludes. Barring any unexpected resurgence, the Mando and Grogu appears destined to set a box office record Lucasfilm never wanted to see broken, becoming the lowest grossing live action Star Wars movie has ever been released. So let me guys know what you guys think in the comments. How do you feel about the Mando and Grogu setting an all-time low box office record for a Star Wars movie? Sound off in the comments, like the video if you do enjoy it. Subscribe, please. Let's get to 100 subscribers. Let's reach 100 subscribers, and then who knows what could happen in the future. But before we end this video, I want to share what Solo brought in the box office. Again, look at this. Solo brought in almost 400 million, 392 million. And this was released when? 2018. 2 hours 15 minutes. Was a major disaster. A major disaster. And look what the Mando and Grogu is bringing. Look at this. Just released last month, I believe. May 22. Look what it is. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. What has Star Wars turned into? It's a disappointment. And who knows what movie is coming up next. It's really a disappointment. Star Wars is done. It's over. Disney has truly ruined it. Hey, I guess it's better to buy at the top. But Star Wars, I believe Disney is going to end up selling Star Wars, the brand. If they can't find a way to turn it around, Disney might sell Star Wars at a loss. And who knows what will happen. Hey, let me guys know what you guys think. Do you think the Mando and Grogu is the biggest disappointing movie in Star Wars history? Share your thoughts in the comments and I'll catch you guys on the next episode. Thank you.